Alrighty, guys. I don't know why my program keeps sucking today.
Hello.
Excuse me. Alright, so this was around where you guys were saying it was cut off, I'm assuming. Was around here. Sorry for my program sucking, but you guys were saying that we were basically like here. It was the only thing you're reliable is when you're investigating a crime scene. It was like right there. Was where it got cut.
We stabbed it.
Who did this and why?
Let me see.
Maki nudged me aside, then he gripped the katana and pulled it out of the effigy. Wait, this is a crime scene. You can't.
Do you want to die?
Yes, but we have to preserve the scene.
Do you want to die? It's a real katana, but there's gold leaf on it.
Yeah, I believe it's the one that was on display in the ultimate anthropologist lab.
We can probably assume this is the murder weapon, judging from the blood stains on the tip. The edge is too rusty to cut well, but it would be enough to stab.
Why would they go through the effort of using this as the murder weapon?
That's true. They wanted someone to die. Good question. They could have gone into my lab and grabbed a more suitable weapon.
Could it be?
Perhaps it's because Kyo's lab is on the same floor. They just grabbed something close by. They may have been in a hurry.
Or maybe they needed a long weapon like this.
Huh?
A long weapon?
My lab doesn't contain swords, or any other weapons of this length.
Huh?
Oh, really?
That's true. I'm not sure how Monokuma found out, but he must know I don't use swords for work.
Derp.
When I first started working, I botched a mission using a katana. I haven't used a sword since, which is fine, because they're a hassle to carry anyway.
I suppose everyone's lab is suited to them personally, just how Angie's was, or just like Angie's was. Hold on. If someone could type something so I know whether I need to refresh this or not, that'd be awesome, thank you. How'd they know all this?
Anyway, the gold leaf on this katana flakes off easily. It's all over my hand now.
It's the first mission of Trigger Happy Havoc all over again!
Okay.
Must be pretty old for the gold leaf to flake off that easily.
Got a minute? Why didn't you say so earlier? My hands are all sticky now. I'll have to wash them later.
Thank you, Bio Woman. Maki scolded me, then stood in front of Kaede's effigy.
Hey. I'm going to put the katana back where we found it. If it's too hard to watch, look away.
Okay.
Thank you. She's a better detective than you are!
She's also better at stabbing things.
By the way,
Even so, why was a weapon stabbed into the wax effigy? A hanging wax effigy, no less. Was it part of the ritual, or was the culprit trying to hide the murder weapon?
Perhaps they had no intention of hiding it. They didn't even wipe off the blood. Besides, I'm certain there are better ways to hide the murder weapon than this.
what are you talking about?
Then what's the reason for this?
That's...
I honestly have no idea. So I think this is clearly trying to make it seem like Kyo is the murderer because it's his lab or something.
We should investigate where this weapon came from. We might find a clue there.
We already know where it came from!
We have to make sure.
We know this already! This is dumb.
Okay, you're good with everything there.
Okay. Back door we checked already, we're good, right?
Yep.
Okay.
You're gonna want to talk to Maki. You're gonna want to talk to everybody.
Hey,
I just want to confirm something. When we got to this lab, you're sure that the front door was locked?
Okay.
Yes, I'm positive. Grab the knob, try to turn it, click, 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 click.
I knew it.
The front entrance was locked until Kokichi picked the lock to open it. And blah, blah, blah. Blah, 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 blah. Blah, blah, blah. And...
So we picked the cylinder lock open.
hey,
Do you think anyone else could have opened the lock besides him?
That's true.
it would have been impossible from the outside. The Monocubs took the key. Okay, here it is. But there's only one key, so don't lose it. It'd be bad if you lost it. You wouldn't be able to lock the door or open it from the outside. Let me see that key. Nom.
So Koichi's the only one who could have opened or closed the door from the outside,
Yes,
right?
Yes, exactly. 11037. Correct. Only Kokichi would have been able to open and close the door from outside. But someone inside could have opened and closed it as they pleased.
Huh? So the front door was locked from inside the room?
No.
Not necessarily. I'm just thinking of possibilities. In that case, the question becomes how the person who locked the doors got out. How the culprit got out of the classroom after locking the doors.
Still, it's strange that the front door and back door have different locks. The front door that we came in from has a cylinder lock, and the rear door over there has a sliding lock. But by the time we discovered the body, both doors were locked. In other words, this is what you might call a locked room mystery, right?
Wow, you're so smart, Maki.
You're right.
Locked, huh? Really, Shuichi? Ultimate detective my butt. Yes, the cylinder lock's key was taken by the Monaco's, so both doors could only be locked from the inside.
But only if you rule out Kokichi's lockpicking, right? He could have picked the cylinder lock on the front door to go in and out of the lab. So he could have created this locked room mystery. It's possible that he locked the door from the outside by picking it after he killed Angie.
If I remember correctly.
That's true.
That's right.
Also, he appeared at an oddly convenient time when we tried to enter the lab ourselves.
I knew it.
He's clearly suspicious.
Or he could have just been fucking shit up like the a.k.a. did. It is suspicious, but that solution seems a little too convenient. Yes, of course. It's never the first one. Haven't you known by now?
True.
Especially in the second game, when literally the first person people accuse in literally every single case is Nagito.
This busty brainy beauty has this all figured out.
Huh? You mean you know who the culprit is?
What was that?
Huh? The culprit? Fuck that!
Hey.
Shuichi, do we really have the time to be listening to her?
Wait!
Hey, wait, goddammit! Are you just gonna ignore my genius idea?
Yes.
Just listen to me, okay? Come on, listen to me. Listen.
Okay.
Well, if you're gonna twist my arm, then I'll tell ya. You better thank me for this.
Good point. Biowoman says if it was Kokichi, he wouldn't bother of showing them so he could pick the room. He's a twit, but he's not dumb.
You know.
I know y'all are dumber than flies, but even you know how weird these wax dolls are, right?
They are strange. Are they for the ritual or another purpose?
Well then.
But I figured it out with just one glance. These are diversions.
Yippee.
Versions.
Listen up.
Yup. The culprit used these wax dolls to distract us from something.
Got a minute?
What do you mean by that?
What?
How should I know? Isn't that Sherlock Holmes' job?
Knew it.
You're a waste of time.
He turned and walked away, and I can't say I blame her.
What was that?
Especially since she called me Sherlock Holmes.
Huh? The hell's her problem? Is she on the rag or something? So Angie made these wax dolls, huh? The resemblance is pretty uncanny. They say the devil's in the details, you know. Let's see just how detailed these really are.
Hey! You tried to look up the wax figure's skirt. What are you doing? Stop that!
What? I just wanted to see if this doll was wearing panties. Wait, do you have a doll fetish? Are you excited that your dead girlfriend is a doll now? If you like wax dolls so much, then go fuck the doll already!
I'm starting to agree with Maki. Talking to me is a waste of time.
It's true. Sorry, I'm loud when I'm mute.
You're loud when you're mute and you're quiet when you're Maki. Why you gotta be so complicated?
Because Mew is right in, like, my actual talking range.
Do you want to be Sabuki or do you want me to keep
Nope,
being Sabuki?
you keep being.
I'm not sure if it's okay to say this or not, but could Tenko be the culprit?
Huh?
Huh, Tenko? Well, it's not like I approve or anything, but earlier I heard Himiko say that Tenko was trying to betray the student council.
No.
Do you suspect Tenko?
Actually.
Because as a member of the student council, she would have been allowed into this lab.
Oh yeah.
That's right. Angie did allow members of the student council to enter her lab.
Angie had been shut away here working on the ritual by herself since yesterday. She said she would only unlock the door if she heard a student council member's voice.
That's true.
That would certainly point to Tenko. She did betray the student council after all.
No. It's not that I want to suspect Tenko, but since only student council members would have been let in here.
So, Angie only let in student council members. That would be Ganta, Kibo, Kimiko, Tenko, and Samuki. So, possible lesbian pair, best boys, and cosplayer. Of that group, Tenko is certainly the most suspicious.
Got a minute?
Is this really the time to rest? I don't think we found enough clues yet. We don't know how much time we have left to investigate, so we need to hurry up.
You're right.
You're right. Oh, sorry.
Good thing that didn't have water in it.
Oh, I didn't realize you put your cup there. First, we should investigate the ultimate anthropologist's lab. We may find a clue related to the katana.
That's true.
We need to check if the katana really did come from that place.
It clearly did. Something wrong, Maki?
By the way,
It just occurred to me. Why am I acting like your partner?
I don't know.
sure, whatever.
Well, it's fine. Just don't get used to it.
It's not if I asked you, but it's fine by me. It's true that Maki is a tremendous help to me.
Right to leave, yes.
And then you have to go to the...
Boom, boom, boom. Boom, 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 boom.
Boom, 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 boom. I don't like these creepy walls or this creepy music.
Well, I mean, this music is just the general investigation music.
I don't like it.
Oh, I like the music in this game.
It's creamy.
Tsundere Assassin.
It's creamy.
Really? I feel like she's... Well, I guess she could be like a tsundere, but she's not like the adorable tsundere.
I don't think all tsunderes are adorable. Helga Pataki's a tsundere and she's not adorable.
She's adorable in a weird way.
Meh.
She's adorable in the way that she's like a child.
Are we talking about Tenko?
No, we're talking about Maki. If I remember correctly, the gold leaf katana is from... I feel like she's more of a defrosting ice queen a la Kyoko than tsundere.
Bless you.
It's just the sheath! Yes, that would be amazing. Peko, Mukuro, and Maki battle. Earlier, the katana was inside the sheath. Fighting game of this, a la Persona. Let's make it happen. Maki, the gold leaf katana definitely came from here. I'm certain of it.
Doesn't that make Kyo suspicious? This is his research lab after all.
No.
Not necessarily. Anyone could have come in here and taken it.
That's true.
Fair enough. Anyone could have done the same with my lab, too.
Well, at least they're thinking of this from the start. Oh, what are you doing here? What are you guys doing here?
You.
What are you doing here? Shouldn't you be helping with the seance?
That's true. Did Peko and Mukuro fight in, like, the opening or something? The anime? You look so disgusted right now. Then again, I guess that is your signature look.
Anyway,
I forgot to bring something we need for the seance, so I came back to get it.
Something for the seance.
yeah.
Yep, that white sheet over there. We brought the wooden dog statue in the cage already, but I guess we need that sheet too.
What is it?
I don't get it. What do you guys need a cage, a wooden dog statue? Why do you guys need a cage, a wooden dog statue, and a white sheet?
Hey, don't ask me. I don't know why we need that stuff either.
So that means...
Was that in... What side was that on? Was that in Future, Despair, or Hope? That's why I figured I'd do a little research on this seance before I got the sheet.
Study?
So, let's see. Kokichi took a look around, and I heard it was like some old handmade book. Oh, is this it?
Yeah.
Yep, it says Cage Dog Village right here on the cover, so this must be it. Despair, that's why I don't remember it. Let's see, was it the first episode of Despair? Let's see, what does it say about the Caged Child seance? Oh, is it this page? It's hard to read, but I can see the Caged Child is mentioned here.
Yeah.
Q is drawing the same magic circle as the one in this picture. Okay, let's see. In order to perform the Caged Child, you need 5 people, including the spirit medium, in a dark place with no light. Okay, that's why I don't remember this, because it was kind of in the middle of the Despair arc. And I'm saying I don't really remember the Despair arc. Just like Kyo said. First, draw the magic circle passed down for the Caged Dog Village on the ground. In the center of the circle, the spirit medium must kneel, curl like a turtle, and rest her forehead on a stone on the ground. Afterward, the other 4 participants must put the iron cage over the spirit medium and cover it with a white sheet. And finally, the dog god must be placed on top of the cage.
I see.
Also, it says we can't step on the magic circle during the preparations. The dog god? Do you mean like the wooden dog statue?
Yeah.
When preparations are complete, turn out all the lights to create complete darkness. The seance will begin when 4 participants are each standing at a corner of the room. The 4 participants, not including the spirit medium, will sing the Caged Child song. After the song, ask, "Is the Caged Child?" Then say the name of the spirit. The spirit medium will reply in the voice of the summoned spirit, and that's all it says. Really?
That sounds complicated.
But
Complicated plans have a better chance of working out in the end, wouldn't you say? Whether it works or not, Kyo has been wanting to conduct this seance for a while. Since I was fortunate enough to obtain one of those copies, I have already memorized it. I never thought I'd be able to lay eyes on the real one. What a trick of fate!
right?
Oh yeah, he said he memorized every word of it too. That's probably why he left the book here, because he can conduct the seance without it.
But
Is it even possible? Contacting Angie's ghost? If you're so curious, why don't you join us, Shuichi?
huh? Well, you know.
You should see how it plays out with your own eyes.
See?
Oh my god. Have you done any free time events with Kyo?
Yes, I've done all of them.
Okay, apparently he expresses interest in a seance during his free time events.
Yes.
Oh my god. There's still time, you know. The seance hasn't even started yet.
That's true.
Maybe it's better if you join them.
Huh?
You think so?
I don't understand.
Well, I'm not going. I don't believe in seances.
That makes me wonder, actually, with you saying that, if he's the murderer, because why would you be talking about seances after this? Or maybe you can only talk up to like a certain, I don't know.
He just talks about seances a lot. But whether you believe or not, as a detective, you should be there to observe what happens.
BRB. As a detective, huh? Yeah, I think you're right. Now you're talking.
All right.
Well, I'll be waiting for you. Of the 3 empty rooms, we're in the middle one. Kokichi spoke as though he was inviting me to go play and then left the room. Alright, anything else we need to see in here?
Nope. I would go do the next scene and then you'll be at a good stopping place.
The next scene, meaning the one at the seance?
Yeah.
Okay. When Dappleme comes back, I will see if she agrees with that.
I think she will.
Why are there scenes in the... Why are there scenes in the middle of Deadly Life? This isn't natural. So, Kokichi tells me you wish to participate in the seance as well, Shuichi. You are most welcome to join us.
Oh.
Is what I would like to say. However, only 5, including the spiritual medium, may join.
Oh, man.
What a shame. Well, Keyboy, you're out. Why me? I ain't Creo Kokichi. I was thinking this for a while.
Listen up!
Robots and seances don't mix. They're like toothpaste and orange juice.
You see.
To be honest, I had the same thought. Your help was appreciated. Kibo.
Why you?
Yes, the seance. It's so creepy, it's entertaining. Don't any of you feel guilty for kicking me out after forcing me to come? That's why we're apologizing.
Do not mock
No one's apologized yet. Fine, our bad. Just don't get mad and start shooting electromagnetic waves at us. Why would I do that?
Stop it.
Stop whining, Kibo. I want to start this seance as soon as possible.
Fine, but I won't forget this betrayal, Shuichi. What did I do?
So then.
Poor robotic cinnamon roll with all the robophobes. So now Shuichi has joined us. First, some warnings.
Do you understand?
Do not enter the magic circle that I've drawn on the floor. It is drawn with purifying salt, so it is easily disturbed and susceptible. You drew this magic circle with salt?
That's correct.
I always use salt for magic circles. It makes seances more likely to succeed.
Well then.
Also, it's dark in here, so be sure to watch your step. If the magic circle is broken, not only will the seance fail,
Terrifying.
it may also unleash a curse.
Okay.
Got it. I'll be careful. I'm surprised you were able to draw this without even looking at the picture.
Do not worry.
I have the entire document memorized, so this magic circle should be perfect. Of course, I also have the Caged Child's song memorized. We must do the same.
Do you understand?
I have copied the words to the song down here. Please commit it to memory. Oh god, really? Oh, that's true. Everyone else has already memorized it. After all, you'll be unable to read in the dark.
Huh?
You have to memorize the lyrics now?
Oh?
You're a detective, so I just expect your memory to be up to the task. Here is the melody. Oh god.
Oh, they're not gonna sing it.
Aw. I listened to Kyo sing the song and did my best to memorize the melody and lyrics.
Okay.
Alright, I think I've got it. Your memory is extraordinary. You are indeed the ultimate detective. Hello again, Dappleme. Brittany was saying I would be good after this scene.
Yeah, I think this scene after the seance is gonna be a pretty good stopping point.
Well then, let us begin the ritual right away.
How exciting!
Yay, we finally get to see Angie!
Then.
Before then, let's choose a spiritual medium to work best with the girl.
And I'll do it. Because I'm a mage. I can't think of anyone but me that Angie's spirit should go in.
No.
I'll do it. Because if you're the spirit medium, you won't be able to talk to Angie.
Eh? That's right.
You want to talk to Angie, right? Then I'll be the spirit medium. That way you can say goodbye to her. And after you've finished saying your goodbyes, keep your chin up and live life facing forward. Survive with me and everyone else.
Please.
Tenko.
By the way.
Also, Himiko, let me say this one thing. Expressing your feelings is perfectly natural. You shouldn't feel ashamed at all. So if you feel like crying while you're talking to Angie, go ahead and cry your eyes out. It'll feel better when you do. Well, I mean, laughing makes you feel better too. And venting your anger onto something to really cheer you up.
Yes.
Train your heart by crying, laughing, and venting your anger, Himiko.
Basically, feel some feelings, damn it.
I think you've trained too much.
You're probably right. Seems like the two of them made up. That's good.
So then.
Now that we've decided on a spiritual medium, let us begin.
Yes.
All right, Himiko. I'll see you later.
Also, quick question.
Now, I would like the spirit medium Tenko to sit within the center.
Yeah. Quick question. Because I would like to get through this whole trial today, but I don't know if I'll be able to. How long is the trial like compared to the one in the second chapter?
Walk on the path, so as not to disturb the magic circle.
About this, maybe shorter. The second one felt really, really long
Make
to
sure you watch
me.
your steps, since it's so
What
dark.
do you guys think? I'm wondering if I'm able to do 2 episodes here, basically. Like, once I'm done with this part, if I could do another episode tonight, or if I should just wait till tomorrow. I
don't
wanted
know.
to do 2 tonight.
Must be as a turtle.
It might be cutting it close.
Please rest your forehead upon this stone marker I've placed here.
It's just a stone I brought from the courtyard. Are you sure it'll work?
I mean, I guess I ended up just doing something. I don't even feel like the episode I did today was that
Your
long.
forehead to
I guess it was though.
It was. You started at like 1 and it's like
Yeah.
7 now.
I mean, what time? It's 7.
Like this?
This may be uncomfortable, but please endure it until the seance is complete. Whatever you do, you mustn't raise your head or change positions.
Piece of cake. I have 5-star flexibility.
So then,
Starting now, the rest of us must go to work. There are many things left to be done.
let's see.
First, we must place this iron cage atop Tenka. I shall leave that to Shuichi and Kokichi. And please keep in mind, walk carefully so as not to disturb the magic circle.
Yeah.
Okay, you can count on me. I may not look like it, but I'm actually super duper strong. I feel like I did one episode that was like
I shouldn't have lied.
6 hours before though.
This kind of stuff.
It might have been the second trial.
Made of iron. No wonder it's heavy.
Second trial was
Come
definitely
on!
at least
Don't just
4
drop it on
hours.
top of me!
I know. It wouldn't be very funny if a body discovery announcement happened during this.
Alright, Biowoman says it might be good to do it another day or I'd have to stop in the middle of the trial.
Yeah, I think so too.
I'm tired. So, next, we cover the basket with a white cloth, right?
I shall take that role. All right. Everything is prepared.
If that's the case, then should I go ahead and go until the trial?
Well, I can only see the floor from this position.
Yeah, you might want it. Yeah.
What do you guys think? Should I just go ahead and keep this going until the trial?
God atop the cage. The 4 of us may need to do this together.
I just watch to the end of this and then let them make a decision, I think.
Okay. Yeah. Biowoman says finish Deadly Life and then do the trial another day.
Yeah.
That's what she suggests.
Even with 4 people, it's still really heavy.
Oh, holy crap, this weighs a ton!
No, it is not much more than 175 pounds.
I'm totally wiped.
I could have used my magic to carry it easily, but seances and magic don't mix. You sure it's okay to put something so heavy on top of the cage?
The iron cage was made specifically for seances, so it can hold this weight.
Okay. I guess that's fine then.
Now, let us exit the magic circle. Take care to avoid disturbing it.
Yeah, Dappleme agrees. Just watch the scene and then figure it
Yeah,
out.
figure it out after, because this is
So then,
important to...
This is the point of no return, Tinko. After this point, you mustn't speak. Do you even lift, Kokichi? The next time you open your mouth, it will be Angie speaking through you.
Got it.
Understood. I will not say a word until the seance is over. Okay, everyone. I'll see you guys after the seance.
well then,
The rest of us shall move to the corners of the room. Please go to one of your choosing. Each stood in a different corner.
now we darken the room. Kokichi and Shuichi are closest to the
Ichi.
Please blow out the
Oh.
candles. You should be able to follow the walls in the dark.
So go back to the corner of the room after it's dark. Okay, got it.
You needn't move, Himiko. There are many gaps in the floor near you.
Actually, part of me is getting worried that if for some dumb reason during this seance, because it's totally dark, one of the other characters gets killed.
Yeah, got it.
Once the room is dark, I will begin the song. Please sing along with me.
Because it's dark!
Then, I will call out to Angie. Until she replies, there must be silence.
After the seance is done, Shuichi and I are supposed
I
to...
mean, they've never done anything like that before. Or they have had a body discovery announcement and then another body discovery announcement, but it wasn't like in the middle of the Deadly Life investigation.
You're thinking too much.
I brought matches from the warehouse, so please use those.
They're all gonna sing!
Okie dokie, then I'll blow out the candle now.
Walked up to the closest candle and blew out the flame. Poof! room instantly fell into complete darkness.
One time, Courtney just had 2 birthday candles to blow out on a birthday cake, and she couldn't blow them out. She couldn't blow out 2 candles. It was really sad.
I did it this year with my grandmom's help, though.
We were really proud of her. Okay, moving on.
So dark I couldn't even see my own body. Overcoming my instinctual fear of the dark, I moved along the wall back to my corner. Then began the singing. Sing-along time! Oh, God.
At last, at long last.
Hugh led us all in the Caged Child song.
Even creepier when they
Young
sing it.
guard dog and little lost girl, sealed within an iron cage. At mountain's bottom, within the darkness.
I think Himiko's voice is really nice.
Yeah, it really is.
Last.
I mean,
It's like a little demonic child
it
singing.
really, I mean, of course it is. That's just how her voice is naturally.
Yeah.
Be by dawn, will there be two?
I love how they're not, like, actually trying to sing. They're just like, let's just
Nah.
do this dumb fucking thunk.
Will the guard
Or did it eat the little girl?
away, or did it?
No regrets when I played this part at midnight in the dark.
Oh my god, I would have lost my mind.
At last,
Actually, I think I did play this late and I had to turn the lights on because I was freaking out.
long last.
Yeah, I think I remember you saying that.
Yeah.
Reach out and touch Wraith. God damn it! Do you get that reference? I don't remember the exact song, but it's like a metal-ish rock song called Reach Out and Touch Faith.
Oh.
I don't remember who does it, but it's like Reach Out and Touch Faith.
That's funny.
That is so bad. We finished singing the song, but I thought I heard an odd sound in the middle of it. What was that?
Say,
It's the caged child, Enji Yonanga. He began calling. Now if the medium answers,
say,
he's the caged child, Enji Yonanga. Tenko dead. What's going on?
say.
He's the caged child, Enji Yonanga.
What's the matter?
What's wrong? Why won't Angie answer?
Hold on.
Well, at least Himiko's alive. Himiko, I was very clear that you were not to speak, yes? Something's weird. Why won't she answer? Maybe it failed because Tenko's fucking dead. Let's light the candles briefly. Dead, 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 dead. What, is that okay? Just for
Why
now.
are you chanting for her to be dead?
I don't want her to be dead, but I just know I'm right. Or at least I wouldn't be surprised if I was right. Confused, I walked along the wall back to the candle. Especially after she had that adorable moment with Himiko. They're gonna kill her off. I managed to strike a match and light the candle once again. Hey, what's going on? Did it really fail?
That cannot be.
Wrong number, Kyo? Oh. Wrong number, Kyo! That shouldn't be the case. The seance was perfect.
What?
Is Angie not coming? Is that still Tango in there? I
You're
should be
a little
able to tell
bitch.
with my magic, but...
You know, she actually is a lot like Chiaki, because they're both really fucking tired. Tenko, you don't like Chiaki? Oh my god, everybody likes Chiaki.
I've just decided that I don't like
Okay, everybody likes Chiaki. I'm weird because Chiaki's not my favorite character. I like her, but she's not my favorite. She's like everyone's favorite. Everybody likes Chiaki and Nagito. Chiaki I'm okay with, and I can't stand Nagito. I told her that she mustn't speak until the spirit enters her. She follow orders well. But how about we let her out for now? Revenge of Atua!
Hold on.
Wait, dark arts such as this need to be started and completed the same way. God, we gotta do that annoying song again? Those who remove objects from the magic circle must be the same who brought them in. If not, the spirits may stay in the medium's body. There's clearly no spirit in there.
Yeah.
Seeing as how this was a failure, I don't think any spirit is sticking around. Whatever. Just like setting up, Kyo instructed us how to clean everything up. We were careful to remove everything exactly in the order Kyo directed.
Now, I will remove the sheet.
Here you go. Pinched the fabric gently and pulled it aside.
Oh?
What is this? Why did I see pink?
Perhaps.
Something is amiss. Yumiko ran toward the cage at a sprint. Yumiko, I told you not to step on that. But she wasn't listening. She jumped onto the cage and...
Tenko!
Filled by desperation, Yumiko grabbed the cage, lifted it up, and... I fucking called it! Kamakura Yas Queen? I called it! That's the first time I think I've ever called a murderer.
It was pretty obvious.
That one was obvious, but still. I'm surprised they did it in the middle of Deadly Life, though. They've never done that
Because
before.
it was to throw you off.
That was good.
It was to make you think it wasn't a double murder,
That
but then
was
it
good.
was.
See, that's a good twist. Killing off a fucking female protagonist is not a good plot
that was
twist.
also a good twist.
This is a good plot. This is a good plot twist.
Killing off the
Also, one last time, drink for degenerate males, and I
She just
spilled
spilled water
over myself.
everywhere because she's a fucking moron. It went everywhere. You guys don't understand. Like, it's everywhere.
It's not on my computer.
It flew up into the air and it gracefully crashed down upon Courtney and her bed and her controller.
Degenerate male!
Oh my god.
Who would have thought there'd be another victim during the investigation? So you were right, but tell me, don't spoil me on these things, please.
She didn't mean to.
Maybe Monofity's green puke was predicting this tragedy. Was it now yellow? Orange? Oh, the puke's color is normal now. I guess it was predicting this.
For now.
Everyone, please assemble in the seance room.
Okay, while you figure out what you're going to do from here, I'm going to take a break.
Alright, I'll go ahead and finish this. That way we'll have just the trial for the next one. The second body discovery announcement played. It didn't take long for everyone to come running. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Don't tell me, Dapple Me. Don't tell me these things. Tenko, seriously? What is this? How did this happen? I thought if anything, Himiko would die, and then Tenko would have survived if they did that. So, I'm curious now. Tenko, Gonta's so sorry. Gonta no could protect you.
Wait a minute.
Shuichi, explain the situation. Gotta go, dinner! Alright, well, I will see you at trial time, I guess. Oh, that really fucking would have done that. I would have hated them for doing that. Yeah, originally in Danganronpa 2, Fuyuhiko was going to die, but they felt it devalued Pekka's sacrifice, so they killed Kyoko. Absolutely! Then what the hell would that point of that have been? Like, he would have needed to stay until the end in order to make up for that. Which, that's, I think, one of the reasons I don't like what they did with Kaede, because they did this already with Pekko. With the, oh, I need to pass this along to you kind of a thing, like, I feel like that plot's already been, there's always been a duo, and one half of that duo makes it through. The only one off the top of my head that debunks that is Makoto and Kyoko both made it through in the first game. But Asahina and Sakura, only Asahina made it through. Pekko and Fuyuhiko, only Fuyuhiko made it through. Does this mean Himiko makes it to the end of the game? I have no clue. The point is despair, of course. I thought you were conducting the seance. What happened?
Well, that's...
I don't know. What's happening?
Time.
Yes, please don't spoil me on things like that. Even if you think it's obvious, it might not be obvious. Please do not spoil. I'm surprised too. I never thought a murder would happen during an investigation. Me too. I guess for now, you should maybe start the investigation right away.
Say.
Before that, I would like to confirm something. The culprit who killed Angie may be a different culprit from the one who killed Tinker, yes? Good things to know. Huh?
If so...
What happens in the event that there are 2 murders by 2 people? What if there are 2 blackened? Will we need to find them both at the class trial? That would be great if that's a thing, but I'm afraid they're just gonna be like, no, that's not the case.
That's right.
Now that you mention it, that's a good point. What would happen in that scenario?
Yeah?
Huh? What would happen? Monodom, what would happen? What would happen?
Not that!
Why do you look lost too, Monodon? I thought you were gonna run things instead of Daddy.
I never expected something like this to happen. No, you didn't spoil something. Dappleme did several episodes ago by saying, oh, you know how there's always a double murder in the 3rd murder? Like the 3rd chapter, there's always a double murder? It's like, well, thanks for spoiling that in this game there's a double murder. Things like that, please don't do them. I don't know what to do. Really, I don't know. Oh man, they're all disorganized. If you can't decide the class trial's objective, then we won't know what to investigate. Father always knows what to do. We should ask him for help. But he's a mute half-bear right now.
Have you already forgotten? Daddy's in no condition to help us.
Like that.
It's all our fault that Daddy ended up like that.
Yeah?
It's all your fault, Manofini?
Help! We don't know what to do it on our own.
Ah!
We gotta use the power of love. That ought to snap him back to normal.
Lick him! Lick him! Lick him! That won't work. Father is just an empty shell now.
That's right!
That's not true. Anything is possible with the power of love.
You don't understand that because you've never been loved before, Monodon.
Daddy!
I love you, so please go back to normal.
Father!
I want to see you, Father. I love you with all my heart.
Oh. Thank God!
Here I am!
I'm back. Were you good while I was away?
Thank God. That thing disgusted me.
Thank you so much, my adorable darling cat!
Oh God, why are you slurping that one?
It had a teeth. I was able to fully enjoy my relaxing vacation. Oh, that tickles! Father's intense love is getting me all soaked. Daddy, your tongue feels amazing.
Oh God.
Did not awaken anything in me.
I love the Monodome's just like, stop this.
No.
Man, that vacation was just what I needed. It's important to take time off to relax.
To tell you the truth.
Normally, most companies won't even let you take time off to go on vacation. But I was able to do it. The secret is to just leave whether you get permission or not. Wait, so who's this Baldy then?
Yeah?
Oh, that was just a part-timer I got to cover me while I was gone.
Hey!
Here's your pay like we agreed on. Now take it and get out of here. I thought you were supposed to be relaxed.
Huh?
Now that nuisance is out of the way, what were you guys talking about again?
Yeah?
Oh, that's right. What happens to your votes if there are 2 blackened candidates?
I'll answer that.
Well, I have an answer for that. It's first come, first serve.
Huh?
First come, first serve.
Hey,
The blackened who killed the first victim to be discovered will be your target.
in other words...
In other words, if the blackened who killed Angie isn't the same one who killed Tenko, then ultimately Angie's killer will be considered the blackened. What? Basically, Tenko's killer wasted a kill, and Tenko herself is a waste of a victim. That's fucking stupid.
Now then.
Oh, I'll add this to the school regulations so you can review it later.
That's stupid. I was ready for I really shouldn't be ready for this because I wasn't ready for shit like this in chapter 1. But I was ready for a super hard trial where we had to figure out 2 murders at the same time. I wanted this.
I also updated the Monokuma file. Do your best to investigate this murder too. Brittany, what are you doing? Why are you on? I thought you were doing things.
Father!
Boy, everything is going so smoothly now that Father's running things again.
Also, I thought you didn't have a YouTube.
Leaders gotta be able to take decisive action. Indecision is just the worst.
Daddy!
You're glowing! You're glowing like a lamp. There's nothing better than being praised by my cute cubs. There's nothing better than spending time with my cute cubs. Oh, Mom is napping? I could, but I might not be able to finish the trial. I'm torn. But I get what you're trying to say. For as long as you live, I will never let any of you go.
Hmm?
He just left us behind while he was saying he'd never let us go.
How nice!
That's why he's so amazing. Please let me meet some more, Daddy.
Creep.
So long. Farewell.
So to make sense of all that,
Listen closely.
If both murders have different culprits, then our vote will determine Angie's killer.
Nope.
But we don't even know if there's a different culprit, do we?
Let's see.
true, we should investigate Tenko's death as well, just in case.
How exciting!
Finally, things are heating up. I'm getting so excited.
Piece of shit!
You fucking psycho.
Shuichi!
This is bad.
Huh?
This is unquestionably bad. So long, get wrecked. I can't believe Tenko was killed. Everyone's upset and confused, and I'm in no shape to help right now.
But you know,
This is where you need to step up. Again,
listen up.
listen, Shuichi. The impossible is possible. All you gotta do is make it so.
Okay.
Yeah,
All right.
let's check the Monokuma file first. Victim is Tenko Shabashira, the ultimate Aikido master. The body was found in the middle empty room on the 4th floor. The time of death is approximately 11 a.m. The only visible injury is a stab wound to the back of the neck. Stab wound on her neck. Same as Angie's cause of death. We should probably look to see if that sword is still in Kaede's figure.
It doesn't look like a coincidence. Maybe it's Angie's curse.
Curse?
Jeez.
Not again. Curse? What?
Hey!
What? Curse? Kaito, calm down. No way there's a curse.
And this is where people shut them.
Don't screw around.
You're the one who's screwing around. Do you want to die?
There's the do you want to die again. I'm surprised there isn't a drink for that. Drink for every time that Maki says, do you want to die? Slam! Dull sound reverberated through the room.
Are you
Did you just
okay?
slam him on the ground? Kaito, are you okay?
My bad.
My bad, Shuichi. I'm starting to feel bad, but for a different reason. I'm gonna get some fresh air, so I'll leave this to you and Maki rule. Kaito left the room, still a bit wobbly. Should we resume the investigation? Time is of the essence. But she punched him. That would have been great if she threw him on the ground. True. We haven't time to mourn Tenko's death, as our own lives are at risk.
This is...
That's true, but Angie and then Tenko. To think, earlier I was suspicious of Tenko. I'm sorry, Tenko.
Okay, what if... I doubt this is the case. But, what if Tenko killed Angie? and then someone killed Tenko. Does that mean, according to the rules, I'll look back at it, does that mean, basically then, that nothing happens?
How can this be?
It's all Gonta's fault. Gonta failed to protect friends again. Tenko's death caught us all off guard. Everyone is panicking. I have to keep it together. I have to work harder. Because I'm a detective. Sure. Investigation resume.
Well,
It's too dark in here. We can't investigate even if we wanted to.
Got it.
Going to bring candles from other room to make this room bright, okay?
No.
No, that won't be necessary. Oh, robot powers.
Yeah, that's not necessary at all.
Huh?
Huh? What?
listen up!
Show him, Kibo. Show him your new power.
Oh god, did she get... She gave him a new power, didn't she? New power?
His eyes lit up. I, New Iruma, the gorgeous girl genius, have installed a new function in Kibo.
Okay, question is, who ships them? Who ships Miyu and Kibo? People have got to ship them together. Who does?
Just leave it to me. I will become the guiding light that shines on you all.
Okay. So Tenko's killer would be the Blackened in that case. Good to know. Because that's a possibility, though.
Shine on!
That would be a good
Shine on, you
twist.
crazy fucking diamond!
Shine on, you crazy fucking diamond.
Oh, man.
Man, what a lame function. You should have made him like a transformer or something.
It's okay.
But it's bright now, so we should hurry and investigate.
Okay.
Yeah, you're right. Kibo's flashlight function. Alright. So, real quick, I'm going to adjust the mic one more time. Alrighty, it's in the right setting. I just gotta put it in the box. And then try not to mess up the foam in the box. And then watch Brittany come back in here being like, bitch, I'm back. And then I have to change everything again. Like, why? Why you do this to me? Come on. Okay. Think I got it. At least I got it as much as I'm gonna be able to get it. Let me try this. Okie doke, I don't know how that worked, but that looks like did it. Alright. So, what do we got here? And it definitely seems like my mic got changed. I don't know. I'll need to listen to this back tomorrow to figure out exactly how I want to do the mic when Brittany's in the room. Because I feel like it's lowering both of our voices when I change it. Or it... I hope it's not cutting out. But yeah. Look at the body. Oh, okay. I was gonna say, well, I ain't doing anything. Tenko's dead body. She took her last breath crouched over like this. According to the Monokuma file, her only injury is the stab wound to her neck. This wound was fatal. This must have caused instant death. I didn't hear a scream during the seance. Wait. You heard a ka-thunk or something, right? Oh, that too. She's so determined that she just wouldn't even scream. Jeez, girl. Would Tenko really keep her mouth shut despite the pain?
No.
Her death might not have been instant, but she couldn't have gone far before she bled out. What do you mean?
What's the point?
You were concerned about that, right?
Okay.
With a wound this deep, the victim is too shocked to do anything except die. You're speaking from experience?
That's obvious.
Of course. Quick deaths are my specialty. Well then, that makes sense.
By the way,
The real question is, what was she killed with? I don't see a murder weapon around. Probably with the sword. You're right, I don't see an obvious murder weapon. That could be a clue. At those last moments. Iron cage. This was the cage used in the seance.
is this...
It looks to be around 3 feet high and 5 feet wide. It's a pretty large iron cage.
Okay.
Big enough for a person to fit inside. During the seance, Kokichi and I covered... Blah, 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 blah. We were supposed to remove it. But it was Himiko who rushed in and removed the cage first.
Hey,
Look at this.
is this...
A blood stain on the bottom of the cage. Probably Tenko's blood, yeah?
That's true.
Yes, I imagine so. This spatter must have been made when she was killed.
What do you mean?
Which means Tenko was killed while she was inside the cage. I mean, I don't see how anything else would be possible in that short of time. I think you're right. Tenko went under the cage before the seance. But when the cage was lifted after the seance, she was already dead.
Then...
If she was stabbed right when the cage was lifted, that would explain this blood stain, right?
Huh?
Perhaps she wasn't killed during the seance, but the exact moment the cage was lifted. That is a possibility. How does that happen? I'm confused. Need to look at that one again. Oh, floorboard. This floorboard is loose. And it's the one right under Tenko. So they could have done a stabby stab a la Danganronpa 2.
Why?
Why is this floorboard loose?
If I remember
It
correctly...
wasn't like this before. It must have come loose during the seance.
Why?
Why would it come loose during the seance?
But...
A floorboard this thick and heavy wouldn't have come loose easily. Someone must have loosened it on purpose. I thought there were loose floorboards all over the place on this floor. Marker stone. There's a rock next to Tenko's body. This must be... Please rest your forehead upon the stone marker. That's right. It's the stone I brought from the courtyard. It's merely needed as a marker for her forehead to rest upon. Tenko had her forehead on this rock hunched over. She had to make herself small to fit inside the cage. I think that's it, right? Why does her blood look so pixelated down here? Is there something back there? Probably when we zoom out. Ah. Lights? Candles hung on the walls. They're the only source of light in the room. There are no windows in this room, so without the candles, it was pitch black. But how did the culprit kill Tenko in complete darkness? My immediate assumption is they pulled a Danganronpa 2, but I feel like they wouldn't be that obvious. White cloth. It's the white sheet we used for the seance. This was placed on top of the cage. Kyo was the one who removed it.
Is this...
This cloth is pretty thick. Actually, I'm trying to remember. Did Kyo put the cloth on? He probably did. It's similar to a window curtain, but it's completely opaque. And on the back... Ugh. Look, there's a blood stain on it, right around the middle of the sheet.
But
no hole in the fabric. Which means Tenko wasn't stabbed through this cloth.
Okay.
She was stabbed while underneath the cloth. Okay, I'm really starting to think they're pulling a Danganronpa 2 here. Do you guys remember Taro? How he, like, went under a floorboard and he stabbed someone using a skewer or whatever? I think something like that happened here. Except maybe with that sword.
leave it to me.
I'll become the guiding light that shines on you all. Thank you, Keeper. Ruined magic circle. It's the magic circle Kyo drew on the floor. Well, at least it was.
Oh dear.
It's been completely stomped over. I suppose it was unavoidable.
Well...
Was this drawn with salt?
Yes.
Whenever I perform a seance, I always use salt.
What?
Are you feeling alright? You sound ridiculous.
Ridiculous.
I have performed many successful seances. Why, I've even had spirits enter my butt.
Right already.
Shut up. I don't want to hear about your stupid delusions. Maki really doesn't beat around the bush. It's kind of refreshing, actually.
But
In any case, with all these footprints, I can't make out the original circle.
So what?
We'll find out in Kyo's lab. It should be written in the Cage Dog Village document.
Hey,
Isn't that right, Kyo? Seems depressed. I suppose that makes sense. Magic circle for a Kyo. 39. Dog statue? It's the wooden dog statue used in the seance. I believe it's called the Dog God. During the seance, this wooden statue was on top of the cage. It took 4 of us to remove it. This wooden statue's pretty heavy.
If I remember correctly,
Kyo said it was about 175 pounds. That's about the weight of 2 girls.
what?
What do you know about girls? Have you even touched a woman besides your mother? What?
I'm kidding.
I'm kidding. Anyway,
Is this...
if this heavy thing was on top of the cage, then Tenko wouldn't have been able to get out easily.
okay.
Yeah, you're right about that. That didn't sound like you were kidding earlier. Dog statue! Alright. Lit candle. Monitor. I think we're probably good other than talking to people. I said things that make Tenko look suspicious, and now this! I'm sorry, Tenko!
Stop it.
Cry later.
What?
Huh?
Because...
Crying won't bring Tenko back. And if we don't investigate thoroughly, we'll die too.
Okay.
I need to find the truth and pin down the culprit. For Tenko. And all of us.
I guess...
You're right. Tenko would want us to figure it out so she'd have no regrets. That would be the best way to apologize. Talk to Maki again?
Well...
Do these floorboards seem a little unstable to you? They're tough to walk on. The floorboards aren't nailed down. They're just lying on top of cross pieces. That's what Ganta told me. That's probably the reason they're a little unstable. They've only been laid on top. That's why they're unstable.
Well,
The boards are fairly thick and sturdy. I can't imagine they'd come loose easily.
Is this...
But if someone wanted to remove a floorboard, they could easily do so, right?
okay.
Yes, I suppose. Poor Himiko.
hey!
Himiko! Hey, Himiko! Be strong, Himiko!
Wait.
Kanta, if you shake Himiko that much, she's going to break!
But
But she's not talking. It's like Himiko not even here.
Like I thought.
She must have been really shocked over Tenko. Let's leave her be for now. Okay. Himiko. Oh, baby.
That cannot be.
Why? Why did this?
I knew it.
Kyo, I know the murder was pretty shocking.
But of course.
Of course, I'm shocked about that as well. But why did the seance fail? Of course. We performed all the steps flawlessly. You know why the seance failed? Because someone was murdered during the seance.
Ah, yes.
Oh, if we performed the caged spirit again and summoned Tenko's spirit this time.
Stupid.
Cut the crap. Just tell me what happened during the seance. Both you and Shuichi were present, right? Did she get killed during the seance?
I see, yes.
True. It may be best to move past what happened to know why the seance failed.
Is that so?
Whatever, just hurry up. That time, in order to begin the seance, we had Tenko, the spiritual medium, position herself as a turtle within the magic circle, so her head touched the marker stone. Then Shuichi and Kokichi placed the cage over Tenko. And after that, I placed the white cloth over the cage. Okay, so he did put the white cloth over it. Then all four of us placed the wooden statue of the dog god on top of the cage. Did they all take the god statue off? Or the dog god off? Afterwards, we stood in the four corners of the room. Kokichi and Shuichi blew out the candles.
Yes.
Finally, we all sang the caged child song. The seance should have been complete, but now that you mention it, I remember hearing a strange sound during the song. No shit, that's probably when she was killed. Thunk. Yeah, it actually sounds like her body may be hitting the top of the cage. It's a mystery to me as well. I thought someone may have tripped, perhaps. It's a pretty loud sound for someone tripping. Perhaps Kyo knows something. And then what happened?
Yes.
We called out to her, but no reply came. I had Shuichi and Kokichi relight the candles. And then we removed all the items from within the magic circle in the opposite order. First, all four of us removed the dog god statue. There we go. Next, I took off the white cloth, and then Himiko ran over to the cage, and the moment she lifted it, what was that? Then it sounds like Tenko was definitely killed during the seance.
No.
But it would not be difficult. But would it not be difficult in such darkness? Besides, she was inside the cage, yes? Then when was she killed?
Well, that...
Yes, that is a problem.
I see, yes.
There is another problem.
How?
And that is, why ever did the seance fail? I simply cannot figure it out. Because she died in the middle of it. Maybe someone moved from their corner? Did someone else sneak in here?
What's the point?
Obviously, since the seance was clearly a sham. Maki never was one to pull her punches. Sound during seance. Part of me was thinking originally, I keep thinking that Miyu is a killer somehow, but I really need to like go over this and try to make a good guess on it. Because I was actually pretty close last time. I thought at first Miyu, and then I thought Kurumi. But then at the same time, I also thought Kurumi was a little too obvious. But hey, it ended up being Kurumi, so. I need to stop thinking, oh, here's all the possible options, so all of them couldn't have done it. It's just never the most obvious one. It could be the second most, because that's what it was with Kurumi. To me, at least. This investigation is over and shut, and it's all thanks to me for giving Kibo his new function. Now then, Kung Fu's killer is obviously one of you stupid assholes who signed up to do this bullshit seance in the first place.
No.
No, not necessarily.
Huh?
Seriously? The seance was clearly set up to lure her in and kill her. Oh, who's on now? Hello? How could someone who wasn't in the room kill her?
Could it be...
So you believe that Tenko was killed during the seance?
Fucking moron!
There's no other possibility, shit for brains. God, you don't even know that? It's true that Tenko was alive before the seance began. After this, you must not speak. Next time you open your mouth, it will be Angie speaking through you. Understood. I will not say a word until the seance is over. Tenko answered Kyo, so at that point she was most certainly alive. But when the candles were relit, she'd already been killed. That's true. So it would have had to have been during the seance with that. Unless there was some dumb recording shit, which makes, yeah, no sense. I don't know if it was necessarily what that sound was, but it was definitely around that moment.
Oh, man.
Man, what a lame function. You should have made him like a transformer or something. Okay, yeah, we did that already. Is that everything? Do I need to look at this lit candle? Yeah. Is there anything on the ceiling, possibly? Let me go back to... Wait, hole in the what? Wait. I thought I saw a hole in something. Left corner. That's what I thought. I thought I saw a sick hole in something. Hole in the corner. There it is. Thank you. There's a small opening in the corner of the room. Okay, now I'm thinking different things now. Doesn't look big enough for a person to get through, but still.
Is this...
Hole. Looks like there's space under here too. Oh, hold on. I can see something drop below. It looks like something dropped down there.
Huh?
What? Something dropped down there? Was something drop from here? Hole in the corner.
Hey.
After we check everywhere else, why don't we go under the floor and see for ourselves?
You're right.
Right, let's do it.
Wait.
It seems pretty dark down there. What should we use for light?
That's true.
Let's bring a candle. With Kibo's light from up here, that should be fine.
Okay.
Then I'll go get a candle. Remove that floorboard so we can go down.
Okay.
Okay, got it. I'm liking this pairing. Not gonna lie. Like, not necessarily, like, as a ship pairing, but I like this team. This team of Shuichi and Maki I can appreciate. I don't think I'd actually, like, ship them, but I appreciate their teamwork. Definitely more than Kaito, mister.
Hey, don't you make fun of Kaito?
Oh, Kaito, mister. You're gonna do all the work and I'm gonna take all the credit for it.
You make fun of Kaito?
I am. I just did. Yes. What did you come in here to say?
I came in here to say that we're getting the Cheetos for dinner, but you can't have any. I just wanted to let you know.
Because I made fun of Kaito?
Yep.
Is mom still sleeping?
Yep.
She is?
Yep.
Oh.
She just went to sleep.
Oh. So is she like sleep or is she napping?
I don't know. It could be a nap that turns into a sleep, or it could be a nap that's just a nap. Either way,
Question is, are you getting her food?
I'm probably gonna get her a grilled cheese sandwich, so I don't want to wake her up and ask if she wants it.
Okay. I will also get a grilled cheese.
You
There's
can't have one.
there's two sizes, right?
I just told you can have one. I just want dinner for you.
Well, that's my thing.
Okay.
My
If you could have dinner,
If-
which you can't, would you want the small one or the large one?
I would like the small one, please.
You can't have it.
But if I could get it, I would like that. Jennifer's on.
People who make fun of Kaito don't get dinner.
I'm sorry, that was too easy.
Make fun of Kaito and you don't eat.
Oh.
Goodbye. Hi, Jennifer.
Kaito encourages you to do the work because it's what you and Maki need to do in order to beat your enemies.
Thank you. Who is that?
Maki would have done it anyway. That was by a woman, but Maki would have done it anyway.
Hey,
Maki would have done it anyway. I'm telling you.
Hey, Bio-Woman.
I'm telling you.
I just want you to know that I appreciate you.
I'm telling you, Brittany.
I appreciate you.
I'm telling you,
I
Brittany.
have my hands in the cheesy little heart. I appreciate you.
No, no.
No, like no dinner.
What? You're mean. You guys can see this little bitch dance she's doing on the way out the door. I guess she's going to get dinner. She appreciates you too.
Yay!
Okay, in case you couldn't hear that, Bitch Dance is the name of her angry girl punk pop band. This is a lot more spacious than I thought. You can move pretty easily on all fours.
Okay.
Let's look around for clues.
Well,
It'd look pretty stupid if we found no clues after crawling around in this dusty place.
Okay.
Yeah. But yeah, just so you know, Jennifer, I'm probably gonna end after I'm done with this, Deadly Life. Because I've been on since the start of Chapter 3, which was, like, around 1. And it's almost 8. So I've been on for, like, about 7 hours. Got that dripping blood. And I want to make sure I can get through the whole trial in one go. Blood dripping from the gaps in the floorboards. Yeah, but you can encourage people rather than being like, hey, you're my sidekick, so you should do this. And then I'll take the credit for it. Like, it's different. Fresh blood. This is definitely Tenko's. Is it, though? I see another one. Okay, dry blood. So this would be Angie's. So this might have been like a double thing. They might have found like the secret place and done a book book. I'll let Danganronpa 2. But then I'm also wondering about that little secret place in the corner. I don't know. It seems a little too obvious right now. There's blood stain on the ground underneath the loose floorboard. But that's pretty far from where Tenko's blood is dripping down. It's under the same floorboard, just at different ends. Why is the blood here?
hey,
Hey, the back of this floorboard has blood on it too. His blood.
True.
I wonder. Cause it's Angie's blood! I know I jump to conclusions a lot, but come on, I feel like that one's pretty obvious. Cut cross piece. Look, part of the cross piece that supports the floorboard is cut off.
that's true.
It's near the loose floorboard, and the portion missing is about the same width, too. From what I can see of it.
That's true.
It wasn't broken off naturally. This was cut by someone. There should be saws in the warehouse, so they could have used that. The question is why? Another cross piece is supporting the floorboard, so it might not fall if this portion is missing.
Then,
So what purpose did this serve? The floorboard underneath Tenko's body is loose, and the crosspiece supporting it has been cut. If the culprit did all of this, then why? Crosspiece under the floor. Okay, if this song is called Living in a Lazy Parallel World, which is what it looks like, this would be like Kimiko's favorite song. Bloody sickle. There's a sickle here, and there's blood all over it.
Okay.
The blood on the sickle is fresh. This is it. This is the murder weapon.
is this?
This came from my research lab. Okay, so there were 2 weapons? I was figuring they brought the sword again. So I guess it was the sword and then the sickle.
Huh?
It
did.
Well,
Or maybe they're just using that to confuse the hell out of people. A sickle can be used to assassinate a target. It can be thrown without losing any lethality, and you can hide it under your clothes too.
Well,
If she was attacked with this, she wouldn't stand a chance. This blade is about 6 inches.
that's right.
And since Tenko was in the cage, she wouldn't have been able to defend herself. But even if this is our murder weapon, how did the culprit attack Tenko in the cage? The blade could fit through the gaps in the cage, but could it reach her neck?
That's true.
The cage is 3 feet high. If you were to stab into it with a 6-inch blade, well, it would depend on Tenko's posture, but I don't think it's impossible. It's clear they didn't go through the cage, because if they went through the cage, there would be a hole in the sheet. They clearly went underneath. And her posture is the question. That is actually true. Because how could they get to the back of the neck if they were stabbing from underneath? How could they get to the back of the neck? Hey, if the weapon is down here, the culprit must have thrown it away, right?
that's true.
Perhaps after killing Tenko, the culprit threw the sickle under the floor in the dark. Or they could have been under the floor the entire time. Either of those is possible. Sickle under the floor. Oh. Hole. Some of the wood has corroded and has broken off, so you can see into the next room.
Hey,
This is the wall of the empty room, right? Looks like there's wood along the wall. This part is rotted away. It looks like natural rot. This hole wasn't made intentionally. But I can get into the next room through here.
that's true.
If I remember correctly, the room next door is also empty, right? Then the culprit could have gone from room to room by moving under here instead of using the hallway.
No.
True, but it would have been difficult moving around under the floor. We did all right because we had a light. Without that, it'd be pitch black. That might make it impossible to move around in there.
No.
Then they could have used a light like we're doing right now.
Well,
True. They used a light to move around under the floor? Is that possible? If they're Kibo, maybe, but wouldn't people see that? From, like, underneath the cracks? Unless they, like, he could put it on, like, a lower power or something. I hope it's not Kibo. That would suck. I'm curious how they would do his execution, though. Because for those of you that remember Nidai, Nekomaru, he had, like, what was it, blue oil as his blood? So I don't know if they do something like that with the execution. I mean, I will be honest, I don't see him surviving till the end. I would rather him be a killer instead of being killed. So I'm a weird, sick fuck like that in the way that I like to see these characters murder other characters rather than just getting murdered. Because then normally we get, like, a backstory behind it and then stuff like that, so. Maki, you want to head back up? Glad you asked. I was starting to get fed up with all this dust. After Maki and I crawled it out from under the floor, we put the floorboards back and returned to our investigation. That music.
By the way,
We've only been investigating this room. You sure that's wise?
huh?
Well, I mean, before I didn't think so because I thought the sword was the weapon, but hey. Now I don't know anymore. What do you mean?
because
If Angie and Tenko had different killers, then the Blacken we need to vote for is
You're right.
the culprit for the first murder, the culprit who killed Angie. Unless Tenko was the killer. Unless Tenko killed Angie. If Tenko killed Angie, then we need to figure out who the culprit for Tenko's murder was. Is basically what Biowoman's saying. That's what Monokuma said.
then
So instead of investigating Tenko's death, shouldn't we be investigating Angie's? We should investigate both because we don't know what the fuck's gonna happen. Oh, I didn't mean to do that.
Okay.
Yes, of course.
But
this is bigger than the killing game. For the sake of the two who died, I need to reveal the truth of both their deaths. I understand why you feel that way. Ah,
yes, that's it.
sure. But if you plan on investigating the other crime scene again, we should probably hurry.
Alright. When I came to the hallway, seemed more surprising than I could ever imagine unfolded. Another death? In the middle of the hallway? Oh my god! Seriously? What the fuck?
It's a lie!
What? Kokichi, you little twit! You little fucking twit! You piece of shit twit! I'm like smiling right now because of how fucking baffled I am right now. Really, Kokichi? Really? I shouldn't be surprised because this is the kind of shit move that you would pull. But, god damn it. I should have called that. Because I was really going to be like, are they really having a third case in the middle of the hallway? How do we investigate in the middle of the hallway, first of all? And second of all, that's making another, like, third chunk onto this investigation. But no, it's fucking Kokichi. Because Kokishi's a douchebag. I would have been okay with him dying, but at the same time I would have been like, okay, why? What was the reasoning behind this? I would have been confused, but I would have been okay with it. Now I'm just, like, pissed, but, like, I felt like I should have expected that. Did I surprise you? It's 1 a.m. where you live. That's right, you live in England, right? Alright, have a good night. Are you gonna scream and cry in terror?
Huh?
What are you doing?
Oh?
Oh, sorry, I'm just a little lightheaded from the blood loss. Yeah, this is real blood. I doubt it's your blood, though. Okay, so what are you doing? I got curious about something, so I decided to search the empty room next door. Then suddenly, I stepped through the floorboard.
Huh?
You stepped through a floorboard?
That's so mean.
Jeez, that got me good. Because of this, I tripped and fell pretty hard.
Got a minute?
If you're going to lose consciousness, do it after you tell us everything. Maki, slay, you little bitch! Slay! Oh, sorry, my bad. I guess there was no crosspiece supporting this floorboard, so I kinda stepped through. In a way, I feel like Maki's even more cutthroat and harsh than Kyoko is, if that's possible. But I guess as an ultimate assassin, she would kind of have to be more cutthroat. But Kyoko's pretty cutthroat. What bad luck. I feel like they both have the defrosting Ice Queen trope going on, though. I love the defrosting Ice Queen trope. It's one of my favorite tropes. The crosspiece was gone. Does that mean... That's it?
Huh?
That's all we're gonna get?
Dreams! That's what the killing game is all about!
Okay, so clearly then nothing at the other scene had changed unless someone brings it up during the trial.
Killing game fans! Hold your head high and watch with your own 2 eyes!
Fucking Kokichi, though.
Baseball, soccer, mobile games!
Mobile games.
They're all nothing compared to the killing game!
That would have been funny if they said video games. It's like, this is a video game. Meta much?
Behold, students, the entrance to the trial ground!
And there we go. I guess time's up.
Oh.
Man, it's because of you guys. I didn't have enough time to check something.
Huh?
Were you trying to check?
See?
I wanted to re-research the seance again, so I brought this document with me. But unfortunately,
Man.
I couldn't find anything new that could be used as a clue. Kyo perfectly reenacted the seances of what was written in the document. He drew his magic circle the exact same way as in the picture. Not only that, he used the exact same tools too. Nothing suspicious about this whole thing. Well, I wanted to check the finer details, but I'll tell you about it later. At the class trial. So, see you there. Kokichi left, the blood loss clearly affecting his footing a bit. Bloody Kokichi. Let's go too.
That's true.
If he was one of the killers, like, he really, like, Nagito really should have been in the last game, I'll be okay with this. But I wouldn't expect that to happen so early on. This is only the 3rd trial. I would expect it to happen in at least the 4th, if not the 5th. Yeah, okay. Is Maki nervous? I see. So even she gets nervous sometimes.
Do you want to die?
What are you staring at? Do you want to die? Bye, mate. So before I forget, let's go through all my presents. I'm a picture book artist. Photoshop software. Art mannequin. Rice toy blocks. Gun of man's passion. Alright. Map time. Map time, map time. Let's go. It would appear we have all gathered, but it seems there are less and less of us. Yes, no shit, Kyo. Less friends mean it that much harder to solve mystery.
Don't worry.
Well, don't worry. I'm sure you've gotten a little smarter by now, Ganta. Yeah, Ganta do its best to help. I want you to graduate from super idiot level to at least Kaito idiot level.
What?
What's that supposed to mean?
Are you okay?
More importantly, are you okay, Kaito?
Ah.
Yeah, I'm feeling better now. Wow, Maki Roll sure does pack a punch.
I don't know.
It's your fault. You don't need to worry about our dwindling numbers. Only dipshits have died so far.
Being said,
I know it's a tall order, but try to use your brains this time so I don't have to use mine.
Hoo-yah!
These golden brain cells of mine are a gift to the entire world.
Unacceptable.
It's as though every time you open your mouth, you become less likable.
Rest in peace.
You're a liar, Kyo. Atua, please. Please lend us your power. Oh, God. May be difficult for us to rely on Atua. Considering what happened to Angie, whom Atua loved most of all.
Well, you know.
She shouldn't have relied on Atua in the first place. But seriously, it's kind of funny seeing a robot believe in God, especially Atua.
I also.
So what? Robots can believe in God.
Indeed.
Actually, before I even met Angie, I had a similar experience. Hearing voices, I mean. You might call it an inner voice. Conscience? Tells me what to do whenever I'm in trouble.
Got a minute?
How long are you going to say that for? Atua and ghosts don't matter right now.
Jeez.
Yeah, the trial this time is gonna be rough. We got caught in Monokuma's trap.
Huh?
His trap?
That's right.
He probably made the 4th floor so scary on purpose to prevent me from investigating.
Right already.
No, he didn't.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's no way.
Hey, so...
Shuichi, say something.
Huh?
What should I say? Let's go. God, every time that doesn't get less weird. As usual, we walked toward the elevator in silence. As soon as we remaining survivors stepped aboard, we descended. Perhaps because there were fewer of us, the elevator seemed to move faster. And so we fell, faster and faster, downward into the black. The elevator stopped. And just like always, the doors parted slowly. The light that shines on us from the other side. The bright light of our future. Or is it? I'm so sad that they're not changing around the court area this time around. I mean, it looks cool, but I was hoping they'd change it. Boy, they look really depressed. Must be because there's even less participants now. Don't say they look depressed. You look mono. You'll make Monodam sad. As much as I'd love to keep hearing this adorable back and forth, let's hurry up and get this started.
Extreme!
At last, the class trial will begin. I hope you enjoy it to your heart's content. Third class trial was about to begin. Angie Yanaga, the ultimate artist. She created the Ultimate Academy Student Council to try to prevent the killing game. Then, Tenko Chabaishira, the ultimate Aikido master. She hated men, but I knew that she hated this terrible killing game even more. The two who were killed were both trying to stop the killing. Oh my god! That's a lot of people in one fell swoop there that turned red from that. And who was the one who killed them? Was it one person? Everyone there's still alive. Two different people? We need to pin that down in this class trial. In order to live, we have to find the truth. And I will fight for it. I will fight with truth and lies. Drink. And I spilled all over myself again. Dang it. I get too excited. I will fight with truth and lies in this class trial. Do you want to save? Yes. Alright, so since it's already 8:15, I doubt I'm gonna be coming back for another episode. Because we basically had like one really long one, I feel. But I don't know, I feel like we had an episode that was around 6 hours before. So this wasn't much longer than that. But yeah. If I do, I'll post a message on live chat. If not, I'll be here tomorrow around 5. So at the very latest, you'll see this trial start at around 5 o'clock Eastern Standard Time tomorrow. Which I guess to buy a woman would be 10 o'clock your time. And Jennifer, I don't remember where you live. And everybody else, you know where you are. Alright. So, thank you guys for sticking around because this is a long episode. Love you all. And with that, oh, so sad. With that, I'll see you guys tomorrow, most likely, unless I come back later tonight, which I doubt because I can see, if I do, I see this trial going well past midnight and I do have to work tomorrow. So, I will most likely see you guys tomorrow. Have a good night.